Hey boys, or sorry, hey Holy Reina family. It's me again. I wish I can listen to you guys. I talk too much. Then again, this is a monologue. But I wish I can hear you guys so I can listen to you guys and find out how's your day. 'Cause I know it's not easy for you guys. I know it's not easy for mom. I believe she has a heart. I believe that she somehow loves me in some way. So I know it's if it's hard for me, I know it's hard for her. So try to take it easy on her, okay? If she's frustrated, if she's sad, if she's even angry, just be nice to her. Be nice. Because she's going through a lot. I'm sure this is not what she wanted either. So try to be good boys to her. It's gonna be crazy with the AC. I'm gonna have to get like a little USB thing on Amazon. Gotta get it soon. 'Cause man, it's gonna be hot these next when I sleep in the car. But hey, there's much worse things that happen in life. I can take a 7-hour nap with no AC, or at least these little mini ACs. But it's not really AC. It's you put cold water, and it's a USB, so it can run without batteries or anything, or without cords, so cordless. But I'll charge it here on my phone or in the car throughout the day, and then at night I'll use it. I'll get it. There's this big one on Amazon that I don't know if it was good or not, but we'll see. Might have to bring in the big dogs. But we will see. I wanted I think I closed the windows. Today was a good day. I did $128 in Uber Eats. So not too bad. I had to cancel a lot of them because man, they're giving me like low ball ones. I tried Uber Eats food. I wish I had enough money I would pay for myself, but I have to do this way. I don't do it every order, just when I'm hungry. I may get like H-E-B chicken. I know that's pretty cheap. Or I might do on the weekends or something where I might get something to eat myself. Especially when I'm in Austin. I'm sure there's exciting places in Austin. But I think it's time for me to at least step away from Waco, because I just have too many memories here, man. So it works out good because it didn't bother me. Well, it affected me, but it didn't bother me. But now, like, it just hurts a lot in my head, man. I keep seeing everywhere here in Waco, and just tired of missing you guys. On a personal note, well, what is not personal about this? So on another note, I watched a pornography video and it reminded me of your mother. And that's what's the thing, boys, about pornography. That's why it's not good. Don't rely on it, man, because you have fantasies and the fake fantasies. But man, this one reminded me of your mother, and it didn't show the woman's face, it didn't show the guy's face, but it showed a position that your mom and I did. And I know I'm trying to be mature, boys, because I'm saying this on a serious note, because it's so pure, the love I had for your mother. So don't think of this as gross. Think of this as understanding what true love is. And hopefully you'll find it in a woman when you get old enough. And if you're young and listening to this, just take it seriously. Don't, because sex is nothing to play around with. I went to cigar shop, and I'll tell you more about the cigar shop right now, or in a minute. I want to go in order, but the guys tell me, they're army guys, they went all around the world, and they had to fire some people because everyone was having sex with everyone. Just so much disgusting and so much perversion. Again, what I'm doing now, and on a scale, just by numbers sake, I only watch pornography probably once every 4 weeks, so once a month, when I have that urge. And that's about the same time your mother and I had intercourse, about once a month, more or less. The last time I was with her, it was even longer because I was respecting her body. We want to practice, what do you call it? The natural family planning. And that messed with me too, boys. Again, I take responsibility, but it messed with me as far as like giving me a little anger too, because it just felt weird not being able to have intercourse with your mother. But I digress. But yeah, and I happened to find one that had the same skin color as your mom and the same size of her breasts, and it looked like hers. And of course, it's not your mother, but it's the closest thing. And obviously, it's not the same, but my mind went to thinking of your mother. And it was kind of cool because every time when you do pornography and masturbate, it's typically a fantasy. So that's the other part why it's not good. You're thinking of another woman. But this time I thought of your mother, and it felt interesting. So in a weird way, I was happy. Because, man, your mother was amazing. And that's the thing. Like, it's not her. So it was all fake. But it was like the closest thing. I'll take anything at this point, because I masturbate because I don't want to do the real thing with another woman. They'll kill our whole beautiful relationship. I've never slept with another woman. I never kissed another woman. I only hugged 2 women during this whole ordeal. I never kissed them. I never did more than that. I want to keep it that way. But man, your body just takes control of you sometimes, so you have to be strong. So that's what happened, I think 2 days ago. So I did 138 or 128 today with Uber and Uber Eats, and it was kind of cool. And very similar to DoorDash, so it's cool. I think DoorDash you make a little more, but once I go to Austin, I'm assuming it's gonna be a lot busier, so I'm not too worried. And I'm happy with at least this amount, so. But I got my cigar stuff that I wanted from Honeycombs, the cutter, the lighter, and the what do you call it? The cigar ashtray that I had in my locker, and I don't think I'm gonna go over there anymore. And this time it was really cool. I talked to two guys. One was new there, and the other one I already knew. I think his name was David. I always forget his name. Him and his wife. It was really nice. She's very nice, the lady. They're all older. Heck, to give you some perspective, they got married in '89. I was born in '88, so I laughed at him. I'm like, I could be your dad. I could be your son. The guy was laughing. He was like, you guys, you're just a kid. It reminded me of my grandpa when he would tell a guy that's 50 and my grandpa's 70. He would say, oh, you're 50? Oh, you're just a kid. He puts the air freshener in here because it smells like cigars. All right. But, so I stayed there. I kind of knew that was going to be my last time there. Or at least last time in a while. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get the urge to go, but I spent 2 weeks without it, so should be good. And I left the liquors there. I'm not gonna take the liquors, boys. Like I said, like, who knows? You might have a drinking problem, one of you boys, because that's what life is. I have 4 beautiful boys, but life hits us sometimes. And I really, really hope you don't get into a drinking problem. A lot of times it starts with friends, so please be careful with the friends you choose. Did I lock the door? Let me check. Feels so good, I better enjoy the AC. I don't know when I'm gonna get AC again. I can handle cold weather because you could just cover up with like as many blankets as you can. I did it with 3 of them. It was good. I think I only did 2. And that was during the cold times. Oops. So at least I can cover myself, but with the AC, it's hard to get cool without using electricity. So I have to find ways. I thought about getting a water spray and spray it on my shirt so the shirt stays like damp. Where am I at here? Got my cigar. I'm gonna take the cigar. I'm not gonna take the glasses. Glasses look nice for like sodas, so I might take the glasses, but there's like a little fancy thing. I might take that. I don't know if you see it, but it's basically this. It has R, so it's cool for Reina. But I don't know whether I should take this or not. It's like exclusive. But what if one of you guys get into a drinking problem? And here I am collecting a bottle that I'm never gonna drink, basically. And it reminds me of my dad. That he drank, but he didn't really worry about it because he quote unquote controlled it, which meant nothing. And at the same time, my brother was an alcoholic. So it's just a hypocrite. He didn't care about my brother, about his son. So, it just sucked. So I don't want to be in the same boat. I don't want nothing to do with liquor. Because it destroys families. I put in a song too. And they thought a song. It's on YouTube. Well, I don't know if I think I have it as private. I do all these videos as public, and yet I do the private one for your brother, or for my brother. I might have to switch it. Alright, so, what was I going to do? Oh, underwear. And, oops. But the song was, there it goes. Cuidado. Well, how the song goes? Las mata. Wow. Cuidado muy bien, mi gente. Las El alcohol mata familias, pero las mata muy despacito. Algo así. That's Jamaican for, or that's French for it kills us slowly. What's it gonna do? Oh. I gotta brush my teeth. And I was watching The Mummy. I'm gonna miss this place. Who would have thought that someone can live in a 16 by 22? I think it is 16 by 14 or 16 by 12. So if you ever need a place to stay, always know that 16 by 12 and a toilet. Gotta have a toilet. You don't even need the closet. That's just for privacy. I can put all this stuff right here. But whenever you feel down, just remember you can always build a 16 by 12. And you have plenty of room. Just get AC and the toilet. When I thought we were gonna live on the road, I don't know if I told you this, but I ran it through everyone. You guys, Isaac might have remembered, but I remember when I didn't know what to do. I didn't have plan B at all. That was scary. And then I accepted it. I'm like, okay, we can do this. And I went home to tell you guys. I put it on the little washboard or the marker eraser board, erase board, I think it's called. And I was telling you guys that there's so much money we can make, but we had to live on the road. Basically exactly what I'm doing, but with all of us. And but we'll be saving money. And we can get a hotel once a month. But I kept going. I didn't want to stop. And then one thing your mother said, and it hurts me still. She said, my family wouldn't let that happen. And I didn't understand it at that time, but now I do. How much control her family had on her. But basically, I'm doing the same thing, just by myself now. You know, what the quietness messes with me sometimes. So that's why I like to talk. So it won't be quiet. So the cigar shop was pretty cool. Eli sent me a message and I didn't know who it was, so I didn't respond. And he was like, hey, how you doing? And I told him about my situation, so it was nice that he reached out. And he's really cool. I feel like I could talk to him. He's only 22, I think. He's young, but he has no girlfriend. He really, almost like, I would be proud of if you guys turn out like him. He's a smart guy. Tall guy too, so I hope you guys turn out tall. But he's He's very specific on the woman he wants to meet, and he's not dating until he finds one. And that's really good. Too bad that he might not ever find one because the standards are very high, but that's good. Or would you want to waste your time with a low value woman? There are many of them out there, boys. Remember, one of the lessons, there are many piranhas in the sea waiting to bite. There are many women that will take advantage of you. And they will. And it's a perfect pivot to tell you about the two guys I was talking to. The other guy, same thing. He graduated high school in 88 when I was born. So he was 18 when I was born. So he's 18 years older than me. And he went in the army. They went all over and they kept talking. It was so cool listening to him. I felt like I was with them in Egypt and Israel and Korea and Germany. And yeah, there's just a lot of infidelity in the army. A lot of women cheating on men, a lot of men cheating on women. It's a lot of bad things, but they did a lot. They did a lot. Well, and it was really nice listening to him. Out of all the times I went to Honeycomb, I really liked going to Honeycomb, but this was the best time because it was a great conversation. And like I said, this might be my last time in a while to go there because I'll go to Austin. But I really like that place. They really treated me like family. I don't think I put it in the lessons, but it was basically one of the lessons, but in a different way. But that your real family might not be your family. I guess that'll be the lesson. Your real, true family might not be your blood family. Because all it is how they love you and care for you. And sometimes in this world, many times in this world, people who say they're your family, your blood family that raise you, they don't care for you. And that's the reality of it. Some are intentional, some are not intentional. Some just are busy with their own crap that they have, their own problems, that they just don't have time to care for you. So it's not like they want to hurt you. It just, life happens. That's why you shouldn't take it personal. It's reality. Can't escape it. I got money on the card for the clothes in Lacey Lakeview, so I'm gonna go there tomorrow to wash clothes. Got a full load now. Excuse me. I think Tuesday. Hopefully Monday I'll get the package, and hopefully I'll set up something for my only client that I did in this building, in this office. It was the best thing ever. It was so cool. It was so easy, boys. Like I said, just so easy, man. I can't wait till I sell more suits. I make a lot of money with it, especially if I sell more and more. And it just feels good talking about suits. Something fun. And so yeah, for every suit I basically make about 60 or 70% margin. So for every dollar I get 60 cents. That helps. Right now I'm not making a lot because I had to owe for the previous amount that was negative in the account, but it paid it off. So, but that profit will come. I think I still made like $200, so that's funny. Had that. Alright, but what was I about to say? But yeah, I had a good conversation with those two guys. It was really cool. Just felt real, felt genuine. And I thought about going to the Will. So the Will is basically another dance. I don't know how you would call it. They have live music, but I like it because it's more of an older country atmosphere, but it's like a nightlife. So I like it. It's not crazy like a club. They have an outdoor patio, and it's kind of close to you guys by China Spring, but basically on the other side. But it's by Hellberg, so it's off of Highway 6 by Spiegelville and Woodway, I think. But to me, it's pretty darn close to you guys. Just take a right and then go like 5 miles, maybe 6, and then you're on China Spring Road. And then take a right, and about 4 more miles, you're right there by Marco's Pizza. So it's still about, what, 9 miles away, 9 or 10 miles away. So it feels far, but no, to me, that's how I went one time when I went to go see your mother for the first time in China Spring. I took that way, so in my head, it's on the way to you guys. When your mother used to live on Sabine Drive, 2013, because I remember that's the street address, 2013 Sabine Drive, or Sabine Road or Street. And it was 2013 is basically when I started dating your mother. 2012, December 18, 2012 is when I asked her to be my girlfriend. But that's basically the end of the year. She went to Mexico literally the next day, so I didn't see her again to the new year. So 2013 was a special year for me, for us. And man, time flies. But I love your mother. And I thought about going there because it's like an adult type, like older people, like true Texan country people, and just a cleaner, better vibe, but it's still nightlife. And you can smoke a cigar outside and watch the live bands. But thought about doing that, but I'm like, no, all I kept thinking about was watching the movie. So just want to lay down. And I thought about just going straight over here to end the night, but I didn't take a shower last night, so I said, let me go take a shower at Planet Fitness. And then I ended up running. It was the door. Thank God I'm a Catholic and I believe in God, so God helps us. But I remember I wanted to just go take a shower, but then I got a little energetic. So I did 7-minute run on the treadmill, and then I walked for 3 minutes on the treadmill. Then I took a shower and went to a gas station, put gas. I ate a little bit of that Uber Eats leftover food. Oh, that was a weird part. So there's a whole plate. There are 2 plates. I ate 1 plate earlier, about 5 o'clock, and I passed by this homeless guy, and I gave him the plate. I'm like, hey, I got extra food. And he went like this with 2 hands, this hand and his left hand. He was like this, like, I don't want it. And I was like, okay. And I laughed. I was like, man, I can't catch a break. Not even a homeless guy. And it was hilarious, but it's the way of the world. And it reminds me of a movie. This movie's called Scary Movie, and it's literally a parody of horror movies or scary movies. And it's hilarious. They made 5 of them, but the first 2 are really funny. The third one's okay. Then it got kind of funny, but like dorky funny. But the first two were really good. And the second one was from this part that I remember where I think I watched it in the theaters too. It was a cool movie. But it helped me with scary movies because I wasn't that scared anymore because they made a joke out of everything. But so I went to in the beginning it was two girls talking and she felt bad, and the old homeless guy came by and he was like, can you spare $1? She's like, oh, look at this poor man. He just wants love. Here, sir, here's a sandwich. And she gave him the sandwich and she walked away. She was like, see, you gotta care about people. And then as they walked away, the guy with the sandwich. He was like, I said $1, bitch. He threw the sandwich back at her. It was so funny. Oh my gosh. So it reminds me of that. Like, if I would have gave him the food, he would say, I said money, bitch. Oh man. But I laughed. I was like, okay. And I enjoyed it right now when I was at the gas station. So, and I ate a little bit because I don't want to eat a lot at night. It's not good eating a lot or get full at night. I did that last night with pizza. No. So I remember when Isaac would say, Suddy. Oh, man. I loved Isaac's personality. I love all your boys' personality. To this day, I never got to see Vincent's personality, but because he was too young. But William definitely had a great personality, just fun, very funny personality, very jovial. And of course with Benny too, that his poses and his facial expressions, like you guys are very intelligent. You know how to work a room. If you know what that means you understand things around you. You know how to react to them. That's work in the room. And that's very, very powerful to have that talent. And you guys have it. It's wonderful. So, I think that's it. So I got gas and but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep the liquor bottles, boys. May look cool, but like I said, one of you guys might get into alcoholism. Please don't. Whatever you do, please, because man, it's a very, very nasty life. You'll never be happy. So, and I won't even say I'm sacrificing it for you guys because I just don't like liquor. I like soda better. And I barely drink soda because I like water more. So it's funny, like and I really, really hope you guys act like that. But that's wishful thinking, but that would be cool if you can do that because you don't need it. Hopefully you guys get into finance and being in the legal part, being an attorney. Those are some cool things. Not because of money. Money is the after effect. It's the power that you'll have. So try to get into finance or law because, man, those are powerful positions. And you will understand more about life. How everything works. Then the cherry on top, you make money. But the number one asset to that or benefit to that is you learn the world. That's how I solidified even more of not drinking because I learned about retirement planning and you're drinking away your retirement because it's an addiction. You're wasting money. And that just didn't go well with me. So, but even before that, I just didn't like the taste. So hopefully you guys don't like the taste. That helps. But I didn't have no bad breakups. I didn't have a lot of friends, so I didn't go out with friends. So whenever you think you don't have friends and you think you're sad, to the contrary, it'll be the best thing ever, because that's one less thing you have to worry about. They say friends are great. They are, but again, they're all flawed, because we're all human and humans are flawed. So they're gonna bring their misery to you because they need help. We all need help, but sometimes you have to do it yourself. So, so keep that in mind, boys. It's good not having friends. I know the world will tell you gotta have friends, but look at me, I'm doing all right. That's why I have the phone here. I got my friends. They don't talk back, but hey, maybe that's a good thing, having no response. Remember, that was one of the lessons. It's good to talk to yourself, because you never get negative feedback. You won't get any feedback. But you will feel different, because you're expressing yourself. That's why I'm doing these things, to give you guys kind of a blueprint of life, a footprint of guidance, but at the same time, it's helping me to express myself. Because you're right, you need to express yourself, but that's why people get confused. Oh, I need to express myself to other friends, but they're not really listening, because they got their own problems. So that's why your mother was so beautiful. She listened so much. And I don't mean like submissive listening. I'm talking about caring listening. It's a beautiful thing when your wife listens to you and just hears you and just understands you and cares for you. Man, that's so damn sexy. So, but I think that's it. I'm gonna finish here and then turn on the laptop to watch Tubi. I think I was watching The Mummy, and there's a second one, so if I still stay up, I'll watch the second one, but I might fall asleep in between, so, but, this could be a cool journey. I'm gonna wait until I get my debit card from Chase, and that might take a little bit, because I gave them a different address, so it might have to forward to this address that I have, and if it doesn't, I have to change the address, so that might take a little longer, but it's okay. I have my other card. I'm just happy that I have it set up, and the things I know that I don't want to get charged for, I'm switching the money over into like our individual, or I call it my individual now because it's technically mine, but I call it ours in my head. All this money is for us, man. And I know we're not together, but you guys are it, man. I don't want no other family. I don't want no other part of life. Like, you guys are it. Mom and you guys. We're all one family, man. So I still have this goal of when you guys turn 15, each of you, I'll give you a set amount of money, and you guys will have time to start your business up until high school. Then when you become adults, so that's 3 years, 15, 18, then you'll be ready as an adult to own your business. And you have 3 years to learn about what you want to do. And I'll have money for you guys. So that's my goal. Because that's how we get out of this craziness. It's money, man. Don't let your family or your mom's family, your mom's siblings, or your aunts or uncles or grandparents tell you that money is not powerful. Because it is. They know it too. They're just closeted about it. But again, you can't control that. So don't, remember, a fox will always be a fox. You can't blame a fox for being a fox. So don't get angry, just understand that. That's what they believe, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you'll never get ahead with that. You won't. So I want to get ahead. Because it's a miserable life to live like this. So, but this is life, man. So I love you, boys. Keep going. Keep going, even when you don't see a path. As long as you're breathing, you always got a chance. So, I'm gonna go. I feel like I have something else to tell you guys, but I guess not. If I think about it, I might write it down or might talk about it later, but love you, boys. I love you, mi amor. And one day, man, one day, I'll see you guys again. I guess I'll mention this, that, yeah, no matter what, man, of me trying to talk to your mother, like, at this time, it'll be so negative. Because no matter what, like, even if we try to get together, like, I'll say, no, this is the way to do it. You have to trust me, but her family will get into it. And that's what sucks about your mother not being strong and saying, get out of our family, get out of our lives. You can be aunts and uncles, but don't get into our family. But you can't do that because they control your mom. And that's wrong. We are one family. I done the same thing with my siblings. And that's the risk you take of not seeing them again. But hey, you drew the line. And yet that's what's being an adult. That's what's being a strong, caring parent, is to draw the line for your family. Because there is many, many people will cross that line. And your loved ones will be the first ones to do it. So no matter what, I can't say nothing. You can't watch too many cop videos where no matter what, you can never convince anyone. So I have to be quiet. I have to be very silent at this point. Because no matter what I say or do, they'll always turn it around into a negative. So best way is to walk away. And it hurts, man, because I have a million things to say to your mother. And the first thing is not a good one. First thing is to say, care for your family first. And your siblings second. But how can you do that when you're literally living with your siblings? Again, that's not good. But she's in that position. It's never good to live with your siblings. You can't be an adult. Doesn't matter if you have 4 kids. You have no say in it. That's not freedom. And all this time, we always believed that I was the leader of this family. And that's the way God has it. And yet, that's considered the worst thing ever right now. Especially in this society. And that means I control her. And she doesn't have the strength to say, no, this is what he does for the better of our family. I know what's best for our family. And your mother's on board with it, but not anymore. That's what sucks. Like, you need to have 2 strong parents. But again, I'm not talking about caring or loving. Your mother has all that. I'm talking about being strong in your beliefs. And that's, I don't know, then she's lacking that, and it's hard, but you can't force her. But that's the first thing I will say to her. Be strong and let me lead this family. Trust me that I will lead this family. That's a beautiful marriage, when your wife trusts you. And I believe your mother doesn't. And it's just the way it is. And where she can trust me, it'll be a beautiful thing if she does. Because I know how to lead this family. I had almost no money. And somehow we were able to do it. And that's not because I was lucky. It's because I was strategic. And God. God really helped me through. Even though I was going back and forth, I don't think I would have lasted that long. Knowing all these cop videos of true, real people, people give up within a year. So for us lasting 8.5 years, it's a beautiful thing. So I just had to be stronger. I was strong in some things, but not the other, in the anger part. She was great on controlling anger, but she wasn't strong on drawing the line. So, but we can't blame them. We have to forgive, because we're all flawed. Remember, we're human. We're all flawed. So that's why I still love her. That's why I still care about her. So I'm gonna go watch something, or turn it on here. Oh man, whoever here is here and takes the liquors, they're gonna love it, because I'm gonna leave them here.
Power on.
Oh no, let me. What else? All right, boys, I'm gonna go watch a little till I go to bed. It's already 12 o'clock, orale. But I'm still up a little. But sooner or later, I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta wash clothes. Yeah, I'm gonna take this blanket. I love you, boys. I love Mom. One day we'll be together, man. Just, you have to take the step, and it sucks. But if your mom's strong enough to draw that line, man, we'll be an amazing family right away. Because that's one bad thing about it, is that not bad, it's good, but it's just, I don't think it's possible, because I have no control of it. Your mom has to control this part. But, hold on there. But yeah, we just need that simple part. For me to control my anger, check, because I feel that I have, and I continue doing so. Even today, I got a little frustrated because it was $35, and the Popeyes always makes mistakes, and they never have the stuff. And I told the girl, I'm like, you guy, Popeyes is out of chicken, because she was, and I'm like, whoa, did I just say that? And it wasn't a big confrontation, but I did say it. And I was quiet, and she was like, oh, you can't replace it. I'm like, I didn't ask that. And I walked out quietly, and then I was like, what am I doing? I was like I'm sending that bad energy, that bad, and I don't need it. But before I would get angry, like I wouldn't stop after that. And that's why I felt great. I recognized it. I'm like, okay. And I even laughed when I walked out. I'm like, what are you doing? And I laughed, and boom, I got over it. No harm, no foul. I just said those cocky words, but I'll take cockiness over a big fight any day. Especially if it lasted no more than 2 minutes. And I recognized it. It was really cool. Before, I wouldn't recognize it. I would just get angry more and more. So that part is cool. Every day I'm doing it. It feels great. And now the next part is your mother being strong with her siblings, cutting the umbilical cord. So, but she has to do it. I did my part. I had to cut my umbilical cord too, because my siblings were very similar to that. You had to draw the line, because you have your own family now. So, and you have to do it with your life too, with your family, when you have a wife and kids. Just part of being a strong parent, a strong adult, strong individual in life. You have to do those tough things. So, I love you. Hope you guys have a good night. Bye-bye.